What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Morecambe FC Career Mode. This is your boy, Timeless Leon. Thank you for joining me once again. I want to give a special shout out to my 6 subscribers. That's a couple up from last time. And a little bit of a bigger shout out to Kali and Renzi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you guys for being the first to comment on my videos, man. It's something that I'm going to really consider. And I really hope that you guys continue to comment and that everybody else, anybody new to this channel, does the same as well, because I'm only going to get better with your guys' help. So thank you once again. Quick look at the team that we use. It's something that I don't really do on this channel much, so I'm going to try to incorporate this a little bit more. But up there you guys saw the first team selection. It's usually the first team that we go with, along with our substitutes. We have that boy Price in there, who I think is going to be very special for us. Only 18 years old and is only going to continue to get better, man. Quick look at the whole squad overall, though. Now, if you guys look at this squad, you're going to see that only a couple of these guys have gotten +1s, +2s with Sam Lavelle there. And a couple of these guys are actually going down, like Pringle, who should be coming up right there. And that's really the whole business of this first season. I noticed that the contract situation was really sticky with Morecambe. You got a lot of guys that are on 1-year contracts or 2-year contracts. So it's all been about trying to figure out what we're going to do with these guys, who we're going to keep, and who we can continue to build with. But enough of all that talk, man. Let's get into these games here. Morecambe FC here. We're taking on 7th place Colchester. And you guys know how badly we need results, man. We keep dropping points in games that we really should be winning, but we just can't seem to close out. So I asked the boys to respond, and this is how the boys respond. Wilde gets this ball here. Wilde makes an absolutely beautiful pass over to Johnny O'Sullivan, who just can't quite tuck it in, man. He can't quite cross it exactly where we need to. But we're looking really good. We're looking as if we actually want to go out and get some points here. But of course, Cohen Hall for Colchester gets this ball. We get Harriet over here. Harriet finds Brown, and Brown tucks it in, and we are down 1-0, unfortunately, at home. Morecambe FC versus Colchester. 33rd minute here, we get this ball. McAlden makes this run, absolutely beautiful run, who finds that boy against Stockton, and Stockton does what he does best, tucks it into that corner, and it is 1-1. Morecambe FC, here we go. This is our house. Let's show them that this is our house. 35th minute though, Cohen Hall once again with this absolutely beautiful run, making himself an absolute nuisance to Pringle. Right, once again in the center, man, finds Harriet, and almost identical to the first goal. Brown tucks it in. Same players, same passes, same goal. We have to do better. We have to do better. And Davies down in their center is somebody that I'm really considering about switching out. He was the guy that took over for Knight Percival. And we just need a stronger center back pairing, man, because we keep getting demolished. Harriet gets this ball here, finds Cohen Hall once again. That name has been haunting me. But Turner comes up here with an absolutely beautiful save at those legs, man. Thank you, Turner, keeping us in this game. Bicycle kick here. Turner says, no way, Jose. And it is still 1-2. 61st minute, Stockton with this absolutely gorgeous shielding finds Wildig with that gorgeous pass, and Wildig tucks it in. 2-2. Colchester get this ball once again, and Brown making it seem as if Davies isn't even trying. Davies does his best, which is not good enough, but Turner is there to say, I got you, friend. I got you. And it is 2-2 at the end. Another draw, man, and we really have to start converting some of these draws into wins. So let's hope that we can do that here against Carlisle United. 13th minute, we get this ball here. Aaron Wildig with this gorgeous run finds that boy against Stockton, but he just cannot tuck it in, man. He cannot do what he has been doing for us all season. 35th minute, once again, the boys in blue against the boys in red, and it is the boys in blue who find that corner once again. Absolutely being demolished, man. Absolutely being demolished. And I'm sick and tired of getting scored on in the first half. It's something that I really got to improve on. Colchester once again get this ball. But Lavelle says, "What are you trying to do, mate? You ain't getting by me." Aaron Wildig, gorgeous run, finds Letch Smith, who started off in the reserves in the beginning of this episode. Pringle, that man on the left side, back to Letch Smith, and Letch Smith tucks it into that corner. Says, "Give me a look, manager. Give me a look, gaffer. I'll tuck it in for you." And he is making a strong argument for me to do so. Second half, Torre. Is there a relationship to Yaya Toure and Kolo Toure? I don't know. Turner almost makes a mess of that, man. But luckily for us, we do not get scored on. Kenyon gets this ball over to Pringle. Pringle, gorgeous run. Letch Smith just cannot convert that. And if he did, he would have really saved us and gotten us those 3 points that we needed. But unfortunately, it is 1-1, and we get another draw in this episode. And I'm getting sick and tired of 1 point apiece. Look at the scout report here. I'm not really sure if I want to keep Turner or not. I mean, I know he looks like one of those guys that's going to be really affected by that dynamic potential. So I think we might keep him. Maybe we get him to that 70. Maybe we get him to that 80 and try to sell him on. Maybe he's someone that sticks around forever. I don't know. I want to be as realistic with this as possible, guys. So, I'm scouting Poland, I believe. And I find some of these guys, but we just have absolutely no money. Like Philip over here, 1.8 million. That's pretty much our whole budget. We do not have that to spend. So it looks like we're going to have to depend on the guys that we have for now and just kind of see how things go along. Next game here, we're playing against Tranmere Rovers. And I believe Tranmere Rovers are in 4th place at this point. Tranmere gets this ball and attempts to shoot, but we block it with our bodies because that is what we do here. We sacrifice our bodies for these points. Wildig, absolutely beautiful turn. Cannot tuck it in. And Pringle is there trying to get that cross in, but we cannot get that header in. But at least we're trying. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. This first half was absolutely terrible. It was absolutely boring. So we're into that second half already. And this is when we wake up, boys. Because McAlden grabs this ball, who finds Stockton. And an almost identical way as the first goal against Carlisle, I believe. He finds Wildig, who puts it into that corner. And we are finally the first to score in a match. I believe it's been so long since we were the first ones to score. And only 4 minutes later, Stockton gets this ball again and finds his partner up top, McAlden. McAlden, with all the time in the world, tucks it into the same corner that Wildig did. And it is 2-0. Morecambe F.C. Are we finally going to get 3 points? I really hope so. Tranmere, they don't make it easy for us, though. Ferrier gets this ball here, and Turner, with an absolutely gorgeous save, makes sure that we keep it 2-0, and Ferrier subsequently gets substituted, which I thought was pretty funny. On the ensuing free kick, though, Turner gets this ball, and let's just take a second to admire this right here, guys. So, passes it over to Davies. Davies finds Phillips. Phillips, with that gorgeous run, getting away from that tackle, finds Johnny O. Johnny O, with all the space in the world, hits the post, man. And Johnny O'Sullivan, this episode, you'll see, has absolutely bad luck the whole way through. Stockton here finds space, finds McAlden. McAlden with that shot just cannot tuck it in, guys. And I am ready. I am ready to run out there myself and get the job done. But fortunately, I do not have to. And it is 2-0. We finally take the points. And we finally get a clean sheet. Take a look at the scout report here. One of the nastiest scout reports I've ever seen. We get Yates over here, who has the lowest stats that I think I've ever seen coming out of a recruitment class, man. So, we got to get some new scouts up there. Next game, we're playing against Hollywood FC here, a team owned by the class of 92, Salford City. And I personally hate Manchester United, man, and I feel like every FIFA game is scripted so that Manchester United wins, so I really want to win this game. Phillips there with that gorgeous run finds Stockton, and Stockton does what he does best, tucks it into that corner, and we are up 1-0 at home. 30th minute, though. Andrade gets this ball for Salford. Gorgeous run to avoid my tackling. Finds Wilson, who finds Hunter and puts it into that corner. And we are tied 1-1. And I am super pissed, man, because when it comes to teams that I really want to win, I do not want to concede. 45th minute, just before half here. Salford City with this ball. Absolutely gorgeous lob. But Turner is there, and we go into the half 1-1. And I just want to show you guys something absolutely ridiculous, man. Let's go into these match facts here. 26% possession. This is what I'm telling you guys when I say that. It's so scripted, it's not even funny, man. And I think just by association, Salford City gets that Manchester United treatment. Second half, though, McAlden gets this ball, plays it over to Phillips. Phillips muscles his way through, and he puts us up once again, 2-1, Morecambe FC. 62nd minute here. Wilde grabs this ball, powers his way through the midfield, finds that man again. Johnny O gets acres of space, and he is denied by the goalkeeper. And we thought we were a counter-attacking team. Let's see what Salford City does here. Boyd gets this ball, passes it over to Henderson, who finds Andrade, who, oh my God, takes me out with that gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous spin. And as much as I hate this team, I got to give credit where credit is due. That was just an absolutely gorgeous spin and finish. Couple minutes later here, once again, our defense is demolished, man. My house must have been super dirty because we are being cleaned out. Towel. Henderson finds that man again, Hunter, and of course he gets that bit of good luck that you're going to get with this FIFA scripting. Right under the post. 3-2. Salford once again with this ball. We get that header in. Price, the substitute, finds Lech Smith, the substitute, who finds Mendes Gomez, the substitute, and they are making me look like an absolute genius as all three of my substitutes connect for that third goal, tied 3-3. And this I will not be able to forgive myself because I give it right back to them, and Boyd punishes me for my mistakes. He punishes me for letting my guard down. And in the 89th minute, we go down 4-3. Can we bounce back? I asked the lads, can we bounce back? Do we have the fight in us? We get this ball with only about 1-2 minutes left. Stockton receives this ball, gives it over to Price, who finds Gibson, who finds his teammate, Lech Smith, who gives it again to that man, Stockton, and Stockton releases the beast, Johnny O. And Johnny O finally gets his goal. And we are tied 4-4. A League Two classic, if I say so myself. And we go away with the point that we deserve. Because as you guys are going to see here, there's absolutely no more kicks left in this game. A war, a battle, and we will see them in their house. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We end this 16 games played, 6 wins, 6 draws, 4 defeats. We have to do a lot better. We're in 9th place. But as you guys are going to see right now, it's actually not too bad. Because if you look at the top of the table, Colchester are only in first place with 27 points, along with the rest of the crew. Forest Green, Stevenage, Tranmere, Bolton, Port Vale, and Newport to finish off those playoff places. Top scorers here. Of course, you have that man Stockton with 14 goals from 16 matches. And he is also the top of the assists with 13 assists. And McAlden in second with 8 and Slew with 5. We have to get him more appearances because he was, I think, in third before this. But I want you guys to check this out before we cap off this episode. Down there in the 25th spot, Turner finally gets on the clean sheet board with 1 clean sheet from 15. Thank you guys for joining me, man. I'll see you guys next time.